This is the Wilkow majority. We are right. They are wrong. That's the end of the story. Party, and we're proud to have them here. You've got a county executive who's actually fighting the good fight as a Democrat against illegal immigration. I find that very impressive. It's not about just the parties. The Democratic Party does have some wonderful people, and it has lost its way over the past 30 to 40 years. But what it is about principle. Lee and I talk all the time. We talk about issues, not just veterans issues, not just terrorism issues, not just security issues, but border issues, healthcare issues, tax issues. It's so much bigger than any one issue. But New York constantly and consistently sends people to Washington with no principles. It's not about Republicans and Democrats. It's not about conservative and liberal. It's about principles. And here we have a guy who's under 30, around 30, slightly below 30. He's got 2 beautiful children and a wonderful wife, and is saying, send me to Congress. Send me to Congress so I could bring principle to Congress and represent New York. This is something we haven't had in so long, especially not out east. It's amazing to me how this state does not send principled people to Washington. It's about time we start sending people to Washington with principles. So when we leave here today, we're going to have to say to our friends and neighbors, you know what, let's get past the labels. And rightfully so, we should get past the labels, but let's get back to principles. Let's get back to sending the people to Washington who understand how to run this country, how to tax the people fairly, how to protect the people, how to protect the borders, how to make sure that this nation is strong and our veterans aren't doing it for nothing. That's why we need a guy like Lee Zeldin. We need to start sending people from this state and supporting people from this state who are going to not embarrass us in front of the rest of the country. We don't have to be the bluest of blue states anymore, especially when there's people like us who don't think like these people.